Hey guys, we were recently invited to be on a podcast with Kevin Blair. He's a local lender here in Chattanooga, and we just wanted to share that podcast with you guys. If you like it, be sure to like and subscribe. Also, be sure to check out his channel, Mortgage Sense, for more content.
You have found your way to Mortgage Sense with Kevin, a common sense approach to mortgages. And man, do I have a nice show for you today. The sweetest couples, one of the sweetest couples that I've ever met, and I can't wait for you to hear their story. And I'm going to say Alex first. Alex and Steve Dorsa with the Epic Realty and it's the Lookout Living team, right?
The Lookout Living team, yes.
Yep.
All right. How did you come up? What's Lookout Living? What does that mean? I know what it means, but what does it mean?
Yeah, Lookout Mountain, Chattanooga, just living in Chattanooga. Basically, we're all about showing people what it's like to live in Chattanooga.
We're not like just Lookout Mountain, obviously, but we kind of liked it because we're always on the lookout for houses, or I don't know, it's just kind of fun for our city. So yeah. I don't know. One night, literally, I was just sitting in our bed and we were just talking about what we should name our team because we didn't want it to just be the Steve Dorsa team. And, you know, we want to be able to add other people on and have it be their own team as well. So.
You know, it's funny you said that because we have just gone through a massive change. I've been the Kevin Blair team for 14 years. Okay. And and I don't even know why I'm talking about this, but like I told you, I want this to be organic. I want this to be real information. Yeah. And about a month and a half ago, 2 months ago, we changed it to just Element Home Loans Chattanooga. Okay. Because for the last 14 years, it's been Kevin Blair team. And I'd like to have other loan officers. I'd like to build a team full of loan officers. And no loan officers wanted to work for the Kevin Blair team. So that's good for you because we do see a lot of people. And that's okay. I mean, I did it for 14 years. We do see a lot of people that it is the Steve or the Alex Dorsa team. So congratulations. I love the name. Fantastic name.
Thank you.
It would have probably been easier for people to find us if we would have just done like the Dorsa team or something, but we like to make things hard, apparently.
No, I like the branding. I love the branding. Absolutely. So, Steve, you start first. I know you've been at it longer. How long have you been in the business?
A little over 12 years.
Nice.
Yeah.
How'd you get into it?
Well, I moved to Chattanooga about 13 years ago, and I had a degree in architecture, and I didn't want to continue in architecture school. I didn't really know what I wanted to do, and just kind of found my way into this. And I was on a few small teams, a few large teams, and just kind of bounced around from different teams and decided to go out on my own about 2.5, almost 3 years ago now. And then, the rest is kind of history. She joined me about 1.5 years ago, and we've just been growing ever since.
He was getting kind of just burnt out on the team atmosphere, being under a team and, you know, kind of having to go by other people's rules. And he was like, well, I'll just start on my own. He almost went to just quitting altogether and starting a whole nother career. And, you know, we were like, well, let's just try it on our own. Let's just see what happens. And it worked out really well. We did just fine on his own. And then it just got to the point where he was like, have you thought about getting your license? Have you thought about helping me a little bit on the side? So
yeah, pretty much.
That is fan. You know what? And that's what I love about our industry. Okay. Because there's no caps. There's no ceiling on what we can do. And that's what, I did something about 6 weeks ago that was probably the hardest thing that I've ever done. And I'm talking in my 46 years of working, that sounds weird to be working for 46 years now. It's time to stop, but that's a whole different topic. I did something about 6 weeks ago that really, my coach had asked me to do this. And have you ever heard of the book 10X is Easier Than 2X?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so I just reread that for the second time, and Dan Sullivan, it's a great strategic coach is his company. Part of that book was to send out to 10 to 12 people that know you the best, okay, that know you the best, and it's about and ask them in their words, what is your unique ability, okay, to find, because, you know, I had an idea, but I wanted other people's viewpoints, and I wrote the email, and it said in my I don't know what folder that is, but it sat in my draft folder for 2 weeks before I sent it out because, number one, it was a little personal. Number two, it was weird.
Yeah.
And I got this information back, guys, and I'm getting to someplace because of what you've done. The unique ability to be able to lead people, to be able to train people, and to give other people opportunity. And that's what I love about what we do, because now you're building something that is going to last forever. And I applaud you for that. It's, we're as close to being self-employed. I mean, we really are. I mean, we both work for companies. You guys are a little different. You're 1099 where I'm W-2. But if I don't close loans, we don't make money. Right. You don't sell homes, you don't make money.
Right.
And I love that. Miss Alex, what did you do? What did you do before he made you get in business with him?
So I was a nurse, just like on a floor, about 6-7 years. Got my bachelor's degree in nursing while he did real estate, and did that for a while, worked night shift while he was on days. And then it got to the point where I went down to 2 days a week at the hospital. Right. And did that for a little while. Then I decided I wanted to switch it up and stay in nursing, but I started taking care of the moms and the babies. So I got to love on the babies for about 2 years and loved that job. Really never planned to leave mother-baby nursing because it was just such a special time to kind of like get to bond with these parents and their babies. And it just kind of got to the point where, I know I love that, but it got to the point where it was like every day he'd ask me, can you just stay home today? I need you. Can you go to dinner with me and my clients? Can we do this? Can we go and drop off closing gifts or pop buys that we do, or just little gifts here and there? He's like, I just want to do it with you. And so I was like, well, I could just go down to 1 day a week. And then we were just like, we just got to go all in. So I turned in my notice a year and a half ago. Christmas Eve was my last day. And that was also the last holiday that I had to work. And so now I get to be home with my babies. So
nice. How many babies? What do
we
you?
have two boys.
You have 2 boys. How old are your boys?
3 and 5.
Yep.
Man, y'all are busy.
Yeah.
Y'all are busy. So tell me this, because the mortgage side of the business and the realtor side of the business, okay, it hasn't been the most fun 2 years, okay?
Yeah.
We call it headwinds. We've been running into this headwinds now in fact, the report I saw this morning was 27 months. What has sustained you through this period of time? Because I'm telling you, back in 2007, 2008, I went through the implosion, and there were loan officers leaving. In fact, there was every December we had to renew our license. The loan officer business went from like 190,000 2 years ago to under 87,000 now.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and I know that there's people in the real estate side of it that are getting out as well.
There are. Yeah.
What's your secret sauce? Why have y'all been successful and been able to stay in it?
So
we figured out a couple of years ago that we like helping people relocate to Chattanooga. So that's kind of what we specialize in, is people moving from out of state into Chattanooga. And one of the ways we found that really helps them is, when people are moving, they don't know the city. So they want to rent somewhere for a little bit before, they figure out where they want to buy. So what we did is we purchased a couple rental properties. And so what we do is we will offer them to people. They'll rent from us for a month to 6 months if they needed. And then when they're ready to buy, we'll help them buy, and then we'll turn around and do it again. So, I mean, that's been really helpful for us. That's a big part of our business.
Love that. And we talked about that the other day.
Yeah.
I love that. Okay. The fact of giving people, it's just a chance, because we moved here 32 years ago, which blows my mind. 32 years ago that we moved here, and we didn't know anything about the city.
Yeah.
Absolutely nothing. We didn't know where we wanted to live, so we rented a house for a year.
Yeah.
We knew what school district. All 3 of our kids were home then, and we knew what school district, so we rented a house there for a year just to make sure of exactly where we wanted to buy.
Exactly.
So man, what a great idea.
And it helps us out a lot because, if you just come and find a place to rent, a lot of landlords want you to sign a year lease.
Right.
And we've had clients that say, "Oh, we're going to rent from you for 6 months." They're there for a month and they're ready to buy something.
Yeah.
So we just try to make it real easy for them.
Yeah, and
All right,
we
so
really.
go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say we really try to like work with them with their lease time. So if we know they're under contract, I mean, we'll get with them and figure out when they actually want to move out, and we can really kind of tweak it to be very personalized to each client.
Are these homes furnished?
We have some furniture, like minimal furniture. Like we'll have a dining room table or like a TV stand. We don't have full furnished. No, we don't.
I do have a friend though that has 3 furnished units, and so if I need it furnished, I can usually find something with her, and she gives my clients kind of a special discount because I give her so much business. So
Nice. So how are you finding these people? Or how are these people finding you?
It's all me. So really, I'm just on every different kind of Facebook page that they have. And a lot of times I'm not trying to sell them a house. I'm really just, hey, if you need somewhere, we have a house. And if they don't want to use us as their agent, that's fine. They can still rent from us just a normal traditional lease. We just can't give them that kind of flexibility. Right. But I mean, really, it's just, hey, we've got a video of it. You can do a walkthrough. We try to be very flexible on it, but it's pretty much all through Facebook or word of mouth. I've gotten a lot of people just randomly reach out to me because they either saw it on a post that I did or somebody else told them about it. So
we also started a YouTube channel a couple of years ago.
Yeah, that's true too.
So a lot of times she'll be on the Facebook pages, and of course, someone says, "Oh, we're looking to move to Chattanooga." You just get bombarded with people saying, "Call me, I'm a realtor, I know a realtor."
Right.
So what we started doing is, we made YouTube videos all about just what it's like to live in Chattanooga. So she'll say, "Hey, go check out our YouTube channel to learn more about the city," and that usually gets a lot of people to call us as well.
Yeah.
Okay. And I don't know why I didn't think about this the other day. There's a guy when we finish, I'm going to give you a name and a website. There's a guy in Dallas, Texas.
Okay.
That started that 3 years ago.
Okay.
He had his license. His first year sold 300 homes, and he did not personally sell any of them. Oh, wow. He now has like 22, 23 agents that work for him, and it all started from his YouTube channel.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's awesome.
And I think it's it doesn't matter. I'll get that to you. That way you can search it. I'm not going to advertise for him right now. Yeah. So Alex, here's something for you. If you get mad at him and want to come to work for me, you've always got that opportunity. Okay. Yeah. I love the marketing. So your YouTube channel and your Facebook, and you're just putting it out there for short-term rentals.
Well, and I mean, I do a lot of our, if you're moving to the area, check out our links. And it's really, I feel like a lot of people, when you say social media, they just take it as you're posting videos or shorts but I'm really going into all the different sites and trying to figure out where people are that they're looking to just put my little comment in there. I'm not trying to make big TikTok viral videos or anything.
Sure.
And really just trying to help answer people's questions, not trying to get them to come and sign paperwork with us or anything, especially with her, background doing nursing. A lot of people end up working with their families, and they'll say hey, we're going to need a doctor when we move there. And she can, recommend some doctors and some pediatricians. I worked with a lot of pediatricians
at my last job. So if they ask me what I think of a certain doctor's group, I usually can, most of them thankfully are wonderful, but I can at least tell them oh yeah, that's a good area for where you're looking to move, or, that might be a long drive for you or whatnot.
Guys, that is fantastic. I mean, that's true service to our community, because we want to be assets to our community. And so it's about helping people. All right. One last question, Steve, this one's for you. Okay. You've been in the business 12 years. All right. Has there been a defining moment that you said, you know what? This is why I'm doing what I'm doing. This is exactly what I'm supposed to be doing. And I say, I take it even further. This is what God has meant for me to do. Has there been a defining moment in your career where you said, man, that's it?
Yeah, I think probably like she said, when I left the last team I was on, I I was in a place where I was like, I either need to quit and find a new career, or I need to just go all in to this. And I needed a few changes of scenery, so I left the company I was with, I left the team I was on, and everything just kind of just turned around. It's just that change of scenery, that change of mindset, and went all in. And that's when we started the team, started the YouTube channel. A year after that, she quit her job and came to join me, and I would say, yeah, that's probably.
It was really like kind of like rock bottom. It felt like for both of us. I don't know. It was just a very like surreal time, I guess.
We were going through a lot of things, personally, and then just with the job, it was just getting real tough. And yeah, it was just either find something new or go in all in on this, and we decided to go all in on this. So
Nice.
And I will say, getting to help people like find houses and get super excited about buying them is literally the same feeling I got when they were like, having me take pictures of their family as they were walking out the door at the hospital. So I still get that like super fulfilled feeling as we're like taking pictures at the closing table. It's really
It's
awesome.
amazing, isn't it?
Yeah,
I mean,
I was afraid.
people think this is a transaction business, and it's
Yeah.
not. I mean, it is truly a relationship business.
absolutely.
Of course, I'm originally from Dallas, Texas, and Zig Ziglar. I don't know if you've ever heard of Zig Ziglar.
Oh, yeah.
Zig Ziglar.
Oh, yeah.
I was a fan. I've met him several times. I've been to hundreds of his cassette tapes. When I started listening to him, I was listening to him on cassette tapes. And I'm speaking next Wednesday to a group of about 600 people. And part of my presentation is about what happens next. Okay. There's times in our careers, in 46 years, my career's gone up, it's gone down, it's gone up, it's gone down. But I'll tell you, every time that it has taken, I may take 3 steps back or 3 steps up, and I may take 2 steps back or 1 step back. Every time that I've had a setback, I've come back stronger and come back better. And Zig Ziglar says you can know a man for 5 years and never know who he is, but you can follow him for a half a day when he's under extreme pressure, and you'll learn everything about him. So I applaud you for what you've done. I applaud you for stepping out, and I'm glad you're still in it. Let's do this. What's the best way? The best way to find you? Give us your YouTube channel, and then what's the best way to find y'all?
Like you said, we have a YouTube channel. Just Lookout Living Team. I think it's got Chattanooga Life in there as well. Look at the Lookout Living Team on YouTube. We've got a Facebook page, the Lookout Living Team, Instagram, everything, the Lookout Living Team.
Yep.
Fantastic.
Absolutely.
Is there a phone number you want to put out there?
Yeah, absolutely. So my phone number, 423-463-7336 is the best way to get in touch with us.
Yes, call him. Don't call me.
Hey guys, I'm Kevin Blair with Element Home Loans. Our website is kevinblairteam.com. My phone number is 423-488-7571. That is our office phone, but it rolls over to mine and my partner's cell phone 24/7. If you like this kind of information, hit like, hit subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend.
Yes.
Our channel is exploding. I hope yours continues to grow and explode. Guys, thank you so much. It means a lot.
Thank you, Kevin.
Thank you for having us on.
Absolutely. Have a great day, and we appreciate it.